Hey guys, thanks for joining us again on our Sunday walk. You know, one of the things we want to talk about is we finally had our couples panel. We've been talking about it seems like forever, this panel discussion that we were doing with successful couples who do real estate together, and that was Friday. Huge success. We had Eric and Michelle Jones, we had Gary and Sheridan Cannon, Lynn and I, of course. Our moderator was Dave Deal. He's a study, did a great job. We did miss out on one of our couples though. However, unfortunately, the Burdiners, Corey and Rhonda Burdiner, an amazing couple up out of North Salt Lake in the Ogden area, couldn't join us. Corey was sick, and so we sent him love and prayers, and hopefully he gets better. I guess Lynn's going this way because the dog wants to go down that way. So anyway, it was really awesome. We've been getting some good feedback, and it's really led into we're going to be doing that again. You know, there's more couples in real estate that we could share with people, and the ones that did attend have given us some really good feedback. So we're looking forward to that one. However, because of planning this one, we were thinking of all the other unique segments of people that could benefit sharing their experience with others. So I think our next one is going to be
Mamas who do real estate. Wait, did I get that wrong?
Moms who real estate.
Moms who real
So
estate.
moms who real estate. Our daughter's one of them. We've got other agents on our team, but there's other ones that we're going to be able to meet just by talking about putting together this panel. You got to be on this side of me. She's zigzagging all over. So anyway, moms who real estate have a unique situation. If they're going to be successful, they got to juggle kids, right? Maybe they're the breadwinner. Maybe they're single moms. That'd be really interesting for us to get a couple single moms who real estate on the panel. And then there's others, you know, a lot of us are two income earner households, sometimes out of a necessity, sometimes out of personality. Entrepreneurial moms need to keep busy and contribute and pursue their dreams as well. So we're excited for that one. This will probably be a quarterly event for us, but a lot of good conversations came from that panel, just spontaneously by asking those questions about the experiences people had. And, you know, are you competitive? How do you time manage your day? Do you care who makes more money? One of the things I did get as constructive feedback that they didn't get enough of was the more day-to-day operations on tasks and separating the roles, because it was pretty generalized what we were talking about. We tend to seem to navigate to what we're best at, and so the conversation was geared around letting our partner shine in the area that they're best at, instead of saying, well, you do this because I don't like doing it, or you do this because, you know, it's more like a very natural segmentation of strengths.
Absolutely. It was so much fun to hear what people's perspectives were after. There were people that came up to us like, oh my gosh, we thought we were alone. We don't know anyone that's doing what we are doing. And so they're super excited to be able to talk and collaborate and learn from other people. And what was fun is that and this is what I was trying to let everyone know about this, it's not just couples in real estate, but you actually got to hear 6 different personalities that do real estate, but then obviously have a team player along with them, which was a lot of fun because we're all so different.
Well, it's unique, right? I mean, a couple, we're talking about, this is the person who's your lover, who's your spouse, who's hopefully your best friend, and your business partner. There's a lot of different character traits that need to blend together in one. And for us, there really is no separation. People were asking a lot of questions. How do you separate business from work? And the consensus from those that were up on the panel seemed to be, we don't. We get to spend time doing what we do as a couple, and as you know, most of our time is spent at work and sleep, right? So there's very little time in between those two things if we're doing it right. And so we share those experiences, and it's actually made us closer as we've worked together throughout our whole life, because we're on the same page. We're pursuing the same goals. We get each other's behavior because we're in the same industry. So Eric and Michelle, they were awesome because Michelle left the nursing industry. Well, she's still working part-time, I think. But she just joined Eric, who's been in real estate for 18 years, and their marriage is better. Their relationship is having more fun in it. They communicate more. And his real estate has really picked up because she came in and picked up the slack.
And
not that Eric was a slacker, but she's strong in things that Eric wasn't.
Well, and she's really good at marketing. She's really good at
Mm-hmm.
showing how busy they are. You'd never know how busy Eric was because obviously
He wasn't taking the time
he's
to
too
post
busy to
about
market.
it,
That's not
yeah.
his personality. But one thing that I really noticed when I was younger, and my brother was a successful agent, and my mom was a successful agent, and I watched how both their spouses were because they weren't involved in the industry. My dad was supportive because he understood real estate. However, my brother's wife, every time we started talking about the real estate market and real estate, she would roll her eyes and look at us and be really annoyed with the conversation. And that was tough because here he was super passionate about what he was doing and he was working really hard and he was making really good money, but to her, she would rather have him do a 9-to-5 job like her
Yeah.
father. And so that perspective can be really hard on a relationship.
It really does help with the communication when you can understand the behavior of the other
Absolutely.
person instead of question it all the time, right? You don't want to be questioning your spouse. Hey, why are you out at 9 o'clock at night with a client? Or why are you in the office instead of spending time with me? Because that person clocked out of their 9 to 5 2 hours ago and you're still working. So that can be a juggling act. I think that would be harder for us if we were in different industries than it is by being in the same
I
industry.
think that's what some people don't understand about agents is they think, oh my gosh, this is such an easy industry to get into. You make a lot of money. But what they don't realize is a lot of times you're working a lot more than a 9-to-5 job. In fact, you're actually working when other people have their time off. So that's a really important component is if you have a spouse that just can't get that, that might be a little
Yeah.
difficult for you, but hopefully they're super supportive.
So one of the analogies that came up when people are saying, how competitive are you guys? And there's different ways to look at competition. So a good friend of mine, because we were doing this panel, he sent me a podcast episode from Impact Theory. If you guys are into podcasts, you probably are familiar with Tom Bilyeu with Impact Theory. If you're not, and you want motivation and inspiration and just topics on success, look up Impact Theory. But the reason this episode was sent to me is because he was interviewing his wife. Well, they were having a discussion together as husband and wife. And when they were talking about competition, they used a great analogy that kind of put it into context, and people on that attended the panel seemed to resonate with it. They used the analogy of playing tennis. When you're competing, are you on opposite sides of the net? Are you hitting the ball to the other player and you're competitive, like where somebody has to lose? Or are you playing doubles? Are you just as competitive, but you're on the same side of the net? I know I got flies all over me too.
Sorry guys, they're in our eyes and everything else.
It's like keep crawling on my arm. But anyway, what a great analogy. I feel like Lynn and I play doubles, right? And so you can continue that analogy and think of, okay, you've got to pick up my weak backhand where I'm not strong. I need you to step up. And that's the way we kind of look at our business and our relationship
Well,
too.
and so in any industry or even in any marriage, if you're working 9-to-5 jobs, also be partners in success. Work together. We can do so much better and be so much more as a partnership. 2 different people, different personalities, succeeding. And parenting, same thing with parenting, right? You've got that parent that wants to be involved, that wants to be the team mom or team dad, who wants to be the coach, maybe the other one doesn't.
Yeah.
Be a partnership, come together and figure out how your family can win because you come together instead of be separate.
I love it. I love it. So, think of that analogy when we're competitive, but I'm not so competitive that I need to beat her in any way. I want to be competitive to push her to be better. Same way she wants, she's going to outshine me in a way to where it's like, I better pick up my game because I'm not holding my own against her, and so we're competitive that way.
You have no idea how much I love that, because in the past, I had a long boyfriend all through high school, and he wasn't like that. He put me down. And I don't grow by being put down. I grow by being put up. So if someone gives me an acknowledgement, somebody says, hey, lift it up. Yeah. Someone says, hey, you're doing a really good job. Guess what? I'm going to do even a better job.
Yeah.
That's just how I am. And so think about that too, because some people actually really respond to you lifting them up instead of putting them down. Put downs aren't helpful for anyone, ever.
Yeah. So here's another thing that was common theme, I guess, among the questions was, how do you time block? How do you do your time management? There's so much to do, like, meaning how do you separate your time management too? But for me, time management's super simple because I'm in a reactive business a lot of the time. So I know a good portion of my day is going to be answering other people's needs. So I can't get all bent out of shape if I've planned a full day of things to do for myself and other people take my time, because that's the business I'm in. And so allowing that freedom to be interrupted and to be reactive is part of my time blocking, right? So the most important thing for me is my morning. If I don't start my morning right, and I don't own my mornings the way I like to refer to it, and there's lots of books on this subject, Miracle Morning's a great one. But starting my day purposeful and with intent, and for me, it's getting up early, it's getting my workout in, but I don't just go downstairs in my basement and work out and pound it out and then boom, okay, let's go on to the other things. I couple it with some of the other things that are important to me, and that's learning, that's meditating, meaning my workout is combined with listening to podcasts or listening to audiobooks, or simply if I got music on, I'm an idea guy. I like to be in my head a lot. I like to ponder on things. I got a whiteboard in my weight room, so when ideas come to me, I can write it down. I have an app on my phone. It's called Workflowy. They call it an infinite document. If you like to write things down and you need to be able to search them and find them later, a lot of people use something like Evernote. I like Workflowy. It's an infinite document because you can just drill down and put ideas on ideas on ideas, and they stack on each other. So I use that a lot, right? So look that one up if you're looking for something to capture some of the great ideas that you have. And so my workout can take 2 hours, but that doesn't mean I work out and I'm like busting it for 2 hours. I'm pacing a lot. I'm in my head a lot. I'm writing down ideas. I'm just simply listening to whatever I'm listening to, or I'm in my head.
And look at him, you guys. It's working.
Yeah.
It actually works. I mean, not that everyone should do 2 hours, but
no.
He's not just working out. He's also educating, meditating, and it actually is work a little bit.
Yeah, it's definitely, it's kind of working, because those are some things, that planning my day that has to happen, but I don't just go sit in a chair and plan my day. I'm doing it while I'm doing something else.
So you have your phone turned off, so you're not reacting to everyone, because everyone's probably still sleeping anyway. And so that is a really great thing, because if I don't do what he's talking about, get up early before everyone else, that is the first thing that happens, is I am reacting. I mean, I can have
then you feel cheated because you didn't get your time.
Oh gosh, yes, 20 to 30 conversations going in a day, and they always start right at the same time. And so if I don't get that special time in the morning that is for me to just feel like I started my day right, totally different day.
Well, it's the way you feel too. I mean, so I'm always talking to my friends that are asking me about working out and scheduling and stuff, and I'm more of a consistency over intensity kind of guy. I like to get 3 or 4 days a week at least of exercise, but I'm not the intense guy where I'm like trying to increase my weight. I'm trying that I'm lifting. I'm trying to get more reps in. It is really simple for me. It's like go downstairs, get warmed up, stretch, and get your blood flowing. So I like to do a full body workout and circuit training type of stuff, and from head to toe, instead of it's bicep day or it's leg day. No, it's like every day is kind of like get my whole body in tune, and it just wakes me up. It gets the oxygen circulating in my blood better, and it's just consistency, 3 or 4 days a week. You wouldn't be super impressed if you watched me work out with the weight I lift or anything like that. And so if I don't get that though, I don't get in that proper energy level to start my day. And so I don't think I'm able to give to others the same as when I got that in for myself. Okay, now I'm ready to give to others. So I'm almost cheating my team and those that are counting on me to give to them when I don't give to myself, if that makes sense.
Absolutely. I mean, we're both different people when we don't get our workout in. I know for me, it's really crazy. Even at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, I might feel really tired because I got up at 4:30 in the morning.
Hold on, baby. I don't know if they can hear you.
Sorry. I'm really tired. Maybe sometimes at 4 o'clock in the morning if I haven't drank the water that I should for the day. And but I'm happy without tired because I know I got my good workout in, and there's a reason for me to be that way. But if I'm tired in the afternoon because I didn't get my workout in, then I'm beating myself up because I'm like, oh man, why am I even tired? Because I didn't do what I was supposed to. But anyway, vital thing for your brain, for your body, for everything. Get up nice and early, get your workout in, drink lots of water. I think we say this all the time.
Not all the time, but it's important to us. It's important to us to be healthy, and I don't want to just live a long life. I want to live a long, active life. I want to be here for my grandkids. I've mentioned before that the men in my family don't live very long, and so I appreciate every day. And I don't know, I would not want to be getting older but not have the ability or the strength to participate in life. So that's as simple as it is for me.
Absolutely.
And I know you wanted to say something about your tank top you're wearing.
Oh, my tank top.
Can you...
See, this is EXP Power Girls. We don't need to get that close to me. But anyway.
I just want them to be able to read it.
Anyway, EXP Power Girls, the reason why I'm wearing this is we have some really amazing Power Girls on our team. And also, I have been meeting some of the most amazing real estate agents that are women that I'm just super happy to be friends with and be able to be in business with, and just want to support this wonderful group that sorry, I got lots of dogs.
Come on, just pick her up.
Oh, in the glass.
Sorry, we're the one take type of people. I don't want to go back and spend the time to edit this, so you're just going to get the real raw deal.
You're
here.
going to get the real Desi deal, and the flies that are flying in our face because we're in the same place again. But anyway, EXP Power Girls is a really fun group. It's women supporting women, and you don't have to be an agent. It can be any kind of business, but collaboration, being around people that might have the same vision as you do, or you just need a little bit of energy and excitement. Just want to let you know that there are EXP Power Girl groups in every state, and if you want to be part of that, look it up. Look it up.
Kind of fun. So anything else we want to talk about? I mean, we're going to continue talking, but I kind of lost my momentum on where we were going with our conversations, but we had fun on